You would be surprised how many apprentices and people I've worked with don't know how to use Teflon tape. In this case, I'll be using the Blue Monster. Doesn't matter if you use white, yellow, gray, any one, but there is a certain way to put it on, and that would be clockwise. In this case, also another thing I'd like to actually say is there's two ways to hold it. There's this way and there's this way. A lot of people do it this way. I've been told by more experienced plumbers only use it this way when you apply it on like this. But honestly, I just feel like, the more you pull, you're unraveling it, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me. So I always hold it this way, so it's at the bottom, not the top. And you want to do it clockwise. So if you're staring at it this way, then you want to go clockwise. If you go counterclockwise and then you take your other fitting and you thread it on, you're actually going to undo it. So pretty much want to put it on and go this way. And again, the reason that I go this way is because I can pull it nice and tight and, I don't know, just go around it like this, and I can still keep it tight for me. The other way, when you do it, let me take that off real quick. When I do it this way, you can still do it tight, but it's just, I feel like the more you go around, the wider, look how far away I am now. And I know some guys can do it better the other way, but for me personally, I just feel like it's easier instead of this way, doing it this way. So make sure you have it, facing the best way. It's easiest for you, but you go clockwise around it. You don't go counterclockwise, because that will mess you up, especially when you go to, again, tighten your fitting on there. It's gonna kind of undo the threading that you did, the Teflon, and next thing you know, it's gonna create a leak because it's not actually sealed. This way, it's smooth, so when you go over it like this, it's keeping it tight and down and not coming off. The next way, or the next trick I'd like to show you, I actually just learned this the other day myself. You always run into the problems where, let me just grab something real quick, where you have something, a wall or something up against it like this. So I just found out, and it's amazing, it's already worked like 3 different times for me, is you take a pen, pencil, whatever you have, a stick, doesn't matter, and you wrap, hold on, I got an airplane coming by, probably loud, don't know if you can hear it. No editing on this video. So you just wrap around a pencil, and in this case, I did it the wrong way, technically, so when I do put it around this, I'm going against what I said with the roll of Teflon, and you just want to go right around, and you can stay right up close to the fitting. Let me just move the camera here so you can see what I mean. So now if you had this guy up against it and you can't get the roll in, now you do it this way, you can still keep it tight and right up against there. I think that is the most genius thing I have ever seen. And you just go right around like that. And then you can give it a nice little pull. Boom, done. So if you're a plumber, you probably have a pencil or a pen or a Sharpie or anything. Obviously the skinnier the better. A nail works. I used a nail the other day and it was amazing. You just wrap your Teflon around this, and then you can put it up against it and keep it close, and voila, you can do it up against the wall. Anyways, that's it for today. So again, make sure you go clockwise, sorry, not counter, go clockwise around, and then also to get close quarters, get something skinny and use that instead of using a giant roll. It works for any kind of tape that you need to use, and you're good. That's my tips and tricks for today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more interesting tricks and DIY tips. Tomorrow I'm going to move you back a little bit. Don't mind the mess of my shop, but tomorrow I'm gonna do a review on just my own personal review on this guy here. And this case is a little pipe threader. Just a quick overview of that before I lose everyone's interest. We just got a little pipe threader. So I'm gonna show that one tomorrow. All right, have a wonderful day, everybody.